So it's true. Scientists have managed to bring the dire wolf back to life. This ancient predator, once lost to prehistory, now walks among us once more. But there's a question no one's really asking. What was the dire wolf truly like before its extinction over 10,000 years ago? Because this wasn't just a supersized dog, it was something far more formidable. Its story isn't the one Hollywood told you. Yes, you've heard its name in pop culture. Game of Thrones turned it into legend. But the dire wolf wasn't fantasy. It was flesh, blood, and bone. Bigger than any wolf today, more powerful, more fearsome. It reigned across North and South America for millennia, until one day, it vanished. Gone. Erased from the wild. Until now. But before we talk about the creature scientists claim to have revived, we need to go back, way back. Let's rewind to the Ice Age, about 250,000 years in the past. A savage, unforgiving world filled with towering beasts. Mammoths, saber-toothed cats, giant ground sloths, and among them, the dire wolf. Weighing up to 150 pounds, this was no sprinting hunter. It didn't need speed. It had brute strength, massive jaws, and something even more deadly, teamwork. They hunted in tightly coordinated packs, strategizing and swarming prey. Their bite force was monstrous, stronger than that of a grizzly bear, and their teeth, blunt, wide, built not to slice, but to crush bone. These animals weren't just predators. They were apex hunters designed to dominate the battlefield. Bison, ancient horses, camels, nothing was safe. They thrived in icy forests, open plains, even snow-covered mountains. Always together, always planning. Now here's the twist. For years, researchers believed dire wolves were just oversized gray wolves. But recent genetic testing flipped everything upside down. The shocking truth? They weren't wolves at all. In fact, they were more distantly related to gray wolves than wolves are to jackals. Their lineage split off nearly 6 million years ago, a lonely evolutionary path with no crossover. They lived alone. They evolved in isolation. And that solitude may have been both their strength and their downfall. Because as the Ice Age thawed and the planet transformed, the dire wolf stayed the same. Its prey began to disappear, and then a new threat emerged. Humans, faster, smarter, and armed with tools the dire wolf couldn't counter. While gray wolves adapted, migrated, and evolved to survive, the dire wolf didn't change. It struggled with smaller, quicker prey. It couldn't outcompete newer predators. And in the blink of a few thousand years, the dire wolf was no more. All that remained were fossils, trapped in tar, buried in caves, silent echoes of a lost apex hunter. Until now. Because what scientists have brought back, maybe it's a clone, maybe a genetic remix, it might look like a dire wolf, but it isn't the same. That original beast, the one that ruled an ice age, is gone forever. What we've brought back isn't just an animal. It's a symbol, a ghost, a story rewritten by science. And maybe that's what makes the dire wolf legendary. Not just the fact that it once roamed the earth, but that thousands of years after extinction, we're still haunted by the thought of it coming back. If you like the story, hit that subscribe button. It really helps this pack grow. See you soon in the next video.